What is up, everybody? Brian here with Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. It is Wednesday, June 3rd, 2020. Happy to be here with you. If you watch these videos, please subscribe, like, comment, share, follow me on social media, Fixed Air Moon everywhere. I also do readings. I do very extensive readings where I look at your natal chart, go over your progressions, your solar arc, solar return, many more. I go as deep as I can and try and bring you a message that you're meant to hear. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please check out my website or send me an email, brian@fixedairmoon.com. All right, enough self-promotion. Let's get into the horoscope today. My son really wants in here. Come on. Come here. We're filming a horoscope. Can you say horoscope? Can you say horoscope? Horoscope. Okay, so Sterling's going to join us for the horoscope today. So we'll just jump right into it. We got our Sun and Venus. Can you say Venus? Venus. I know you like Venus. Our Sun and Venus making their inferior conjunction today. This is the Kazemi. This is where the Sun burns out Venus from our night sky. This is significant for many reasons because this is one of the gnarliest Venus retrogrades we've ever seen in this life. And then, bless you. Bless you again. And then we have a square to Mars. So we have the Sun and Venus conjunct squaring Mars, which is a struggle today. Like, this is like going to be a hard time to fight for our beauty, for our love, for our communication, how we want to view others, and how we want to see both sides of the story. It's going to feel difficult out there. Like, it's a powerful conjunction, but with Venus retrograde, it's almost heightening it. It's heightening it, and it's hard to fight for. And Mars in Pisces, as I say all the time, is very slippery. Do not. I'm going to kick you out of this room. Mars in Pisces is very slippery, and he doesn't really know what he's fighting for. If he's not spiritually aligned, he's just going to war for a bunch of things that maybe he thinks is right, but he doesn't know what right is. It's a hard place for Mars. And then when we're trying to fight for something that we think is beauty and love and see truths and communicate these truths with everything in Gemini, this is a square that's making it so that the outside world is making it extremely hard for us to communicate and fight for what we truly believe in. So this is a difficult thing today. And you know, Venus is going to be gone. We're not going to see her for a long time now. So we won't see her in our sky, in our night sky anymore. She's in the heart of the Sun right now. Which, ironically, we should probably try and come back more into our hearts. So that's the biggest thing for the collective right now that's just going on in our transit, is that's a heavy energy squaring Mars in Pisces. So you got to fight for what you're really aligned with and listen to those higher messages and that higher frequency. Everything that is Neptune. Neptune rules Pisces, and Mars is coming up on a conjunction with Neptune. So it's like we got to know. That's the moon. That's the moon. We got to know what we're fighting for, and it's got to be spiritually aligned. And if it's not spiritually, what are you doing in there? And if it's not spiritually aligned, then we're in a weird place, and we are kind of in a weird place right now. There's so many different things and truths coming out, and it just, I don't know why we have to argue with each other over some of these things that we're arguing over. Like, anyways, I'm not going to get into politics or any of that with this, but we need to fight for what we're spiritually aligned with, and that's my opinion. That's my truth. Take it for what you want. You wiggles, dude. Can you go over there? Can you go watch your movie? This kid is going to take up this whole video. That's alright. I deserve it. Single dad. At least he's cute, right? We have our moon. I'm trying to draw these with my left hand, so work with me. Hey, we're doing a horoscope. You got to talk about the moon, trining, Mars, and Neptune today. It's very important. This is actually really, really, really nice. We're finally getting something good. It's like our deep emotional truce with the moon in Scorpio, where the moon is at fall. Like, check this out. The moon is at fall position here in Scorpio. Negative points. It's not happy. The moon's not happy there. And you know who is happy? Saturn, who's just running the show, and he will run the show for a long, 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 long time. And Mars is about to join him. When Mars goes into Aries, where Mars is the ruler, it's the Mars and Saturn show this year, and that hasn't even happened yet. So that's something else that's important. Is it's just Saturn running the show, and Saturn's in Aquarius, where Saturn's like cool and unique and bringing in the new age, and like there's like some cool stuff going on and innovation. Well, he's going back into Capricorn very soon, and that is where, you know, structure. Capricorn is structure. It is control. It is time. So we got to take it. This is like the very last chance to like make the right change you want, because when Mars does come in over here to Aries, it is the Mars and Saturn show, our two malefics, the ones that are give us the hardest time in our life, in our personal life. Mars and Saturn are just absolutely rolling the rest of this year. And it's not even close. You know, it's not even close. So we got to get ourselves right now, is what I'm saying. Like, and we got to take these deep truths, these deep emotions, and we got to fight for those. Like, we got to fight for what Spirit's telling us. Like, if you're, you know, and it's going to be different for everyone, so I don't even want to give examples, but you know the messages you're receiving and to do what you're supposed to do. So like I said yesterday with baseball, you got to step up to the plate, and you got to take advantage of this opportunity to fight for what you truly believe in your true truths. That's not a ball, that's a crystal. Look at this. I got this labradorite sphere. He wants to throw it. No, thank you. Go get another ball from your toys. You got a whole bunch of balls. No, we're not throwing the labradorite sphere around the room. Okay. So, you know, we got to take advantage of this fight for our emotional truths. They're deep right now. With Pisces and Scorpio, I mean, this is the deepest of the waters, right? It's fixed water, and it's fucking mutable water. So this is like the deep stuff. This is where we fixate on the emotions of change, and we fight for the change that we really want. We thought about them, we have them inside, we figured it out, we know what we want. We got to listen to Spirit and fight for those, and we got to try and like come together. Like, that's the thing, is Pisces is two fish, and that glyph, they come together and they meet in the middle. We got to meet in the middle. Like, that's when magic happens, is when things come together and meet. Magic with a K, by the way. So this is a big energy for today. It's a lot. I think, you know, I've talked about most of the stuff already, with the sun making this weird semi-quadrant over here to Mars and Jupiter in Capricorn, so it still is very much hard to make the big change we want. It's necessary, but it's not easy to make the big change we want. We all want this big change, but hold on a second. Movie's too loud out there. We all want the big change, but it's like, we're not able to see the beauty. Venus is right there. We're having a hard time seeing the beauty in it. You know, Mars and Jupiter is just so heavy, and that conjunction is probably definitely outweighing weak Venus in retrograde with the sun. So it's just how do we get the big change that we want without just destroying everything in the process? Like, I don't know. I really don't, but it's gonna happen however it happens this year. I think it's still very noteworthy that Mercury at 7 degrees is coming very close to the sextile with Uranus. Like, our messengers are trying to give us the message to go to that higher place, to go to that higher world, that higher earth, that higher vibration of love. But are we going to listen to that message? Are we going to take that stairway to heaven or not? It's easy to take it right now. They're really close. They're friendly. They're right there. Like, hey, we got this message for you. We're only 60 degrees apart. Listen to us. And that's what I think the collective needs to focus on, is that sextile to Uranus, and like take that unique message you're getting to like go to a higher place, and then take those deep emotions that you're having and fight for those, and like what your real truths are, and like, is it spiritual? And like, that's where like I think we're really coming into right now, is more and more people are becoming spiritual. We're in a deep awakening this year. And but that's Pisces. It goes either way. It's either destruction and just death, or it's this beautiful rebirth into spirituality, into seeing a higher purpose. So there's this, Pisces is so slippery, and that's why the glyph is the fish. Like, they're slippery. They rule our feet. They rule how we slip around and do all these things in this life, and duality. It's a big part. Like, it's like that final duality, that final choice that we get to make. Do we want to take the high road, or do we want to take the low road? I have a monster today. I have a son. Super cute, though. He's super cute. Let's pull a card. We got the Ace of Wands. We got to start something new and be creative, and let that fire out, let that passion out. We got to be passionate. We got to be passionate about this new way. Like, there's this new way coming, and if we're not passionate and take advantage of this new creation that we have, that we can make, we're not going to get what we want. A lot of fire. Angel fire. Maybe the right things are happening. Maybe things do need to burn down. Maybe that's what this card's trying to say. Because there's a lot of divineness, There's the angel. Got the halo. It's a beautiful card. We gotta let that fire burn, and that fire is our love and our passion. And I think that we gotta get that burning for each other, for humanity. Saturn in Aquarius. For people. We need to come together. A lot of things are being in Aquarius soon, December 21st is Saturn and Jupiter conjunct in Aquarius, where Jupiter becomes the god and takes over for Saturn and passes him. And that is a really big day that I'm really looking forward to. I think this year is going to be a lot of what we've already seen. It's going to be very difficult up until that point. I think that's really like when the foot's kind of taken off the gas of this crazy year, and we get to actually like feel it and get some good luck and like come into the new age the way we are. I think we'd all want, if I'm being honest, but maybe it's not what we all want. That's for you to decide. I love you guys. Hope you have a great Wednesday. I will see you tomorrow. One love to you all. Take care.